Hi, I'm Catherine Wayne Spindler, and today I want to talk to you about grandparenting rights. I get calls from grandparents frequently, and they say, I want to see my grandchildren, but my child or the other biological parent of the child is not allowing me to see my grandchild. And they ask me, can I file an action to get a grandparenting rights schedule? And the answer is sometimes, but it's not what people think. Sometimes people think that just because in the world of biological parents, you can file for parenting time. That doesn't necessarily hold true for grandparents the same way. In order to have grandparenting rights, you have to be able to show the court some very specific things. You have to show that you have a developed relationship with this child. So if you just saw that child for Christmas and birthdays and you didn't have a strong bond with that child beyond just a normal grandparenting visit now and again, you're not going to necessarily have enough to get grandparenting rights. The typical case in which grandparenting rights happens is when the biological child that you would normally see that grandchild through is either in prison, has died, or is in some way has disappeared from that child's life. After we establish that you can't see that grandchild through your biological child, then the next step is, what was that relationship that you had with that grandchild? Many of those are cases where the grandchild lived with the grandparent for a period of time. The grandparent actually helped to raise that child when the child was younger. So an almost parent-child relationship was formed with that grandparent. It's cases like that where the courts say, without that ability to continue to see that grandparent, that child's going to be harmed. That child's not going to be able to have that nurturing environment and almost parent relationship that that grandchild had in the past. And so those are the cases where we are able to file actions for grandparenting rights and often get a grandparenting schedule for that grandparent. So call our office, tell us your story. We're happy to go through it with you and tell you if we think that you would be able to fit that criteria to get a grandparenting schedule. It is not necessarily easy, and sometimes it can be costly, but you can call our office for free. That consultation won't cost you anything, and we can give you information on whether a grandparenting petition is right for you. The Law Office of Catherine Wayne Spindler in Milford, Michigan.